Hello there. Let's look at the question and think about it. Do you have any idea? Okay, so we need to find the second derivative, right? So we need to find the first derivative first. And look at function. Do you want to put it in the form of y equals to what and apply some simple rules? Of course, no. As a normal human being, at least I do not. So let's use the implicit derivative here. So let's do it. What's the derivative of x to the 2/3, which is 2/3 times x to the negative a third power plus, so y to the 2/3, that's probably really similar to the former one. So the 2/3 times y to the negative a third power times dy over dx, because you're using the implicit derivative, right? Equals to 0. That's the derivative of 1. You must know that. So use basic algebra rules to find the value of dy over dx. So pause the video. Okay, so have you got it? Dy over dx equals to negative y to the a third power over x to the a third power. That's probably easy for you guys. So now we need to find the second derivative of the function. Can we use the implicit derivative again here? Of course we can. So let's do it. So the derivative of the left will be the second derivative, which looks like this, right? So what will be the derivative on the right? What will we do? We should apply the quotient rule here. So don't forget this negative. Some of my classmates just got it wrong on that point. And apply quotient rule. Bottom d top minus top b d bottom over bottom squared. Let's write bottom squared first, x to the 2/3 power. And bottom d top, bottom x to the 1/3 times d top, which is a third, times y to the negative 2/3 power, times dy over dx, because you are using implicit derivative again, and minus. This is important. Some of my classmates got wrong on that point again. Minus top d bottom right, top y to the 1/3 power times a third times x to the negative 2/3 power. That's easy for you guys. So now, for one thing, we want to get rid of this dy over dx, right? So let's punch it in. This is easy. So it's negative a third x to the 1/3 power times y to the negative 2/3 power times negative y to the 1/3 power x to the negative a third power. Also, just copy the rest. So it should then be a third times x to the negative 2/3 y to the a third power. So now, have you found this? A third? Can we take it out? Yep, you can. So cancel that out. Move that down here. You can do that, right? And for the next thingy, have you found out that there's x to the negative 1/3 power here, x to the 1/3 power here? So can you cancel that out again? Of course you can. That is gone. And for the last thingy, this is a negative, this is a negative, this is a negative. So do they cancel out? Of course. So everything in between will be plus then. So let's continue. The whole thing will be y to the negative a third power minus x to the negative 2/3 power y to the a third power, right? So the denominator will be the same, 3x to the 2/3 power. This is easy. So do you discover that there's some negative powers here? Do you like that? Of course, I do not. So let's continue again. What will be the fraction then if we multiply bottom and top with y to the a third x to the 2/3? That should be x to the 2/3 power minus y to the 2/3 power, plus, I told you. I did wrong on that point even. Let's continue. So what will be the denominator then? 3 x to the 4/3 power, y to the 1/3 power. So what does the top equal to here? Here, we should look back at the question now. So what's the question? X to the 2/3 power plus y to the 2/3 power equals to 1. Are they the same thing? Yes, you may say. So let's replace 1 with that. 1 over 3x to the 4/3, y to the 1/3 power. And that's it for this question. Is it easy? Probably not, but a little bit complex for me. And that's it for today. Thank you for listening.